Hello all. Tonight we're going to be taking apart the middle portion and the front portion of the center console. I was planning on doing more than that, but I had a lady come back with an oil leak after I replaced the intake manifold, so I guess I'll be doing that tonight. I'm going to need a T15, $7mm socket, I usually put the screws in the ashtray, and I've only got one, right? The reason I'm doing this is a member on Penix saw my how horrible this console looked. They felt sorry for me, so they sent me some that, although not perfect, look a hell of a lot better than what I'm taking out. You've got 4 7mm head screws. Underneath where the ashtrays go. Damn! Yeah, looks like that. This is a manual transmission, and the shifter knob just unscrews off of it. If it was an automatic transmission, along the front edge is a clip in the shape of a staple, or it's more shaped like the letter, capital letter U. And you can get in there with a small flat blade screwdriver or a small pick and pull the U-shaped clip out. It's a metal clip. It comes out real easy. And then the shifter handle lifts straight up off of it. But this is a manual, so it unscrews. Then you lift this out of the way. Originally, this piece here is attached to this piece. There went my screw. But over the years, the glue that held them in place breaks away. If this was an automatic, there would be a small wire that runs up to the light bulb that illuminates what gear selection you're in. But this is the manual, so I didn't have to worry about that. This is pretty junky looking. Okay, so that's how you get that centerpiece off. Hey, there's a quarter. All sorts of crap in there. Damn, another quarter, dime, penny. Yeah, I need to do this more often. Okay, time for this. Okay, T15. There's not one there. There's not one there either. There should have been a T15 screw there and a T15 screw there. This is a really good time to replace the light bulbs in your ashtray. These light bulb sockets, you twist them about not quite a quarter, maybe 1/6 of the turn. Then they come up out of there, and you can replace the light bulbs in them. Don't try to replace the light bulb while this socket is still there, because when you're trying to push down on it, the little ears on the socket can break off, and then there's no way of keeping it in place anymore. So please take the sockets out to replace the light bulbs. Do that while I'm here. I think they're 37. 37. I don't know if that's the correct number for them. That's the that's the number of the light bulb I keep. And they go in just like a miniature, just like a 194, which is the the bulbs in your instrument cluster and the bulbs in the side marker lights. Okay, back to this. Take these 4 screws out if they're there. There's 2 spring clips right there. They can sometimes fight with you. You got 3 7mm screws, 7mm screw there, 7mm screw there. Another quarter. Comes out. Whenever you're putting the screws into the plastic skeleton of the console, turn the screw backwards until you feel or hear. It doesn't always happen, but most of the time you can just put a real light amount of pressure on the screw and turn it backwards and you'll hear it click. I'm going to do it one more time, maybe you'll hear it click. Did you hear it? You can also see it and feel it. You can feel it by kind of drop down in its slot. What happens is the threads of the screw line up with the threads that are cut into the plastic. So once you feel it drop in place, then start screwing it forward. That way you're not cutting new threads in this old brittle plastic. Because when you do that, you run the risk of either stripping the hole out or breaking the hole. And these screws don't have to be super tight. Just snug them down. And they're not going to vibrate out. As long as the hole's still good, the screws are not going to vibrate out. So you don't have to really make them really tight. Until you feel a little pressure.